Bollywood. The word itself conjures up images of dazzling lights, vibrant colors, and foot-tapping music. We see beautiful people living lavish lives. They dance in exotic locations, their smiles as bright as the diamonds they wear. But behind this glittering facade lies a darker side, a world of hidden truths and uncomfortable realities. This is the underbelly of Bollywood, where dreams are often broken and ambition comes at a steep price. The stories that make headlines are often the scandals, the controversies. We hear whispers of exploitation, of power dynamics that silence voices. We see the casualties of this cutthroat industry, the actors battling addiction, the starlets lost in the shadows of bigger names. These are not just stories for gossip columns, they are a stark reminder that behind the glamour, Bollywood is a business. And like any business, it has its share of secrets. But the human cost of this industry is real. The stories of struggle, of sacrifice, of dreams turning to dust. It is time to pull back the curtain and look beyond the dazzling facade. It is time to confront the dark secrets that Bollywood tries so hard to hide. For many aspiring actors, the dream of Bollywood starts with a simple desire: to be seen, to be heard, to tell stories through the magic of cinema. They envision themselves on the silver screen, captivating audiences with their performances and becoming household names. The allure of fame, the glamour of the red carpet, and the opportunity to work with legendary filmmakers are powerful motivators that drive them to pursue this challenging career. They come from small towns and big cities, carrying with them a head full of dreams and a heart full of hope. Mumbai, the city of dreams, becomes their new home, a place where they believe anything is possible. They leave behind their families, their friends, and their familiar surroundings, all for a shot at stardom. The journey is often fraught with challenges, but their determination keeps them going. But often, they encounter a harsh reality, a reality where they are asked to trade their dignity for a chance at stardom. The casting calls that once seemed like golden opportunities now reveal a darker side of the industry. Rejections become a common occurrence, and the pressure to succeed mounts. The dream that once seemed so attainable starts to feel distant and elusive. This is the ugly truth of the casting couch, a deeply ingrained problem that continues to plague the industry. The term itself has become synonymous with exploitation, where powerful individuals prey on the vulnerabilities of aspiring actors. These predators use their positions to manipulate and coerce, creating an environment of fear and submission. Young men and women, new to the industry's ways, are often vulnerable to predators in positions of power. They are promised roles, fame, and success, but at a terrible price. The pressure to conform and the fear of missing out on opportunities make them easy targets. The power dynamics are heavily skewed, leaving little room for resistance. They are promised roles, fame, and success, but at a terrible price. The promises are often empty, and the cost is their self-respect and integrity. The contracts they sign, the handshakes they make, all come with hidden clauses that bind them to a cycle of exploitation. The dream of Bollywood starts to feel like a nightmare. The #Me Too movement brought some of these stories to light, with brave women speaking out against powerful men who misused their position. The movement created a ripple effect, encouraging more victims to come forward and share their experiences. It was a moment of reckoning for the industry, forcing it to confront its dark secrets. These courageous voices shattered the silence, exposing the dark underbelly of the industry. The stories of abuse and exploitation were no longer whispered in hushed tones, but were broadcasted for the world to see. The bravery of these individuals inspired others to stand up and demand change. However, even with increased awareness, the fight is far from over. The deeply entrenched power structures within the industry are resistant to change. Legal battles are fought and some perpetrators are brought to justice, but the road to a safer and more equitable industry is long and arduous. Many victims still fear the repercussions of speaking out. The fear of losing work, of being labeled difficult, or of facing backlash from the industry is very real. The stigma attached to being a whistleblower can be career-ending, and the support systems for victims are often inadequate. The fear of losing work, of being labeled difficult, or of facing backlash from the industry is very real. The industry in many ways still protects its own, making it difficult for victims to find justice. The isolation and ostracization they face can be devastating, both personally and professionally. The deeply entrenched power structures often protect the perpetrators, leaving the victims feeling helpless and alone. The closed doors, the silent corridors, and the unspoken rules all contribute to a culture of silence and complicity. The emotional toll on the victims is immense, and the lack of accountability only adds to their suffering. The fight against the casting couch is a fight for the soul of Bollywood. It is a battle to reclaim the industry from those who have tarnished its reputation. It is a call to action for everyone involved in the industry to stand up against exploitation and demand a safer, more respectful environment for all. It is a fight for a future where talent and merit matter more than connections and compromises. A future where aspiring actors can pursue their dreams without fear of exploitation. A future where the industry is known for its creativity and integrity, rather than its scandals and abuses. The industry needs a systemic change where aspiring actors, both men and women, feel safe and respected. This change requires a collective effort from all stakeholders, including producers, directors, actors, and audiences. It requires a commitment to ethical practices and a zero-tolerance policy towards exploitation. Only then can we truly say that Bollywood is a place where dreams are made, not broken. A place where the magic of cinema can thrive and where every aspiring actor has a fair chance to shine. The journey is long, but with determination and solidarity, a brighter future is possible. The Hindi film industry, for all its claims of being a democratic space, is often perceived as an exclusive club. This perception is not without reason. Bollywood, with its glitz and glamour, has long been a magnet for aspiring actors, directors, and writers from all over the country. However, the reality of breaking into this industry is far from the dream many envision. Nepotism, the practice of favoring relatives or friends, is a deeply entrenched issue in Bollywood. It's a topic that has sparked countless debates and discussions, both within the industry and among the audience. The term itself has become synonymous with the barriers that many face when trying to make a name for themselves in this competitive field. Star kids, children of established actors and filmmakers, often find it easier to enter the industry. They grow up in an environment where they are constantly exposed to the workings of the film world, giving them a significant advantage. From a young age, they have access to resources, training, and networks that outsiders can only dream of. They have access to the best launch pads, the biggest banners, and the most powerful people. This means that their debut films are often high-budget productions with extensive marketing campaigns, ensuring maximum visibility. The backing of influential industry figures further cements their place in the limelight. This creates an uneven playing field for outsiders, talented individuals who come from diverse backgrounds and have to struggle for every opportunity. These aspiring actors often have to juggle multiple jobs to support themselves while attending auditions and workshops. Their journey is fraught with uncertainty and financial instability. They face countless auditions, rejections, and often a demoralizing sense of being overlooked. The emotional toll of constant rejection can be overwhelming, leading many to give up on their dreams. For those who persist, the road ahead is long and arduous, with no guarantees of success. The industry often prioritizes lineage over talent, perpetuating a cycle that keeps many deserving individuals from achieving their full potential. This not only affects actors but also extends to other creative roles within the industry. Directors, writers, and even technicians often find themselves sidelined in favor of those with industry connections. This culture of nepotism extends beyond just acting roles. It influences every facet of the filmmaking process. Aspiring directors and writers often struggle to get their projects greenlit, as producers prefer to invest in those with a known pedigree. This stifles innovation and limits the diversity of stories being told. It permeates every aspect of filmmaking, from directing and producing to music and scriptwriting. Talented individuals in these fields often find their work overshadowed by those with better connections, regardless of the quality of their work. This creates a system where merit is often secondary to relationships. It creates a system where opportunities are often predetermined, and success often depends on who you know, not just what you can do. This can be particularly disheartening for those who have dedicated their lives to honing their craft, only to find that their efforts are not enough to break through the barriers of nepotism. While there are notable exceptions, the debate on nepotism in Bollywood continues to rage. Some argue that talent will always find a way to shine, while others believe that the system is too rigged to allow for true meritocracy. The truth likely lies somewhere in between, with both sides presenting valid points. It raises questions about fairness, equal opportunity, and the true meaning of merit in a highly competitive industry. As the conversation around nepotism grows louder, There is hope that the industry will begin to address these issues and create a more level playing field for all. Until the industry addresses this deep-seated issue, the dream of Bollywood will remain elusive for many talented individuals. The hope is that with continued dialogue and awareness, change will come, allowing for a more inclusive and diverse film industry where talent truly reigns supreme. Bollywood is an industry built on perception. It's a world where image is everything, and the way a celebrity is perceived can make or break their career. The glitz and glamour that we see on the surface are often the result of a carefully orchestrated effort behind the scenes. Public image is everything, and a powerful PR machinery works tirelessly to shape narratives and control the stories that reach the audience. These PR teams are the unsung heroes, or sometimes the unseen manipulators who craft the public personas of celebrities. They manage everything from social media posts to public appearances, ensuring that every move is calculated and every word is measured. Celebrities are carefully crafted into marketable brands. Their images are polished to perfection, and their public appearances are meticulously planned. From the clothes they wear to the events they attend, every detail is scrutinized to maintain their marketability and appeal. Their public personas are meticulously maintained, and any whiff of scandal is quickly managed and often suppressed. Publicists work around the clock to ensure that any negative press is either spun into a positive light or buried altogether. Damage control is a significant part of their job, and they are adept at navigating the murky waters of public opinion. The media plays a crucial role in this ecosystem. Journalists and reporters are constantly on the lookout for the next big story, and celebrities provide a never-ending source of content. The relationship between the media and celebrities is symbiotic, yet fraught with tension. High-profile media trials are common, where celebrities are tried and judged in the court of public opinion before any legal proceedings even begin. These trials can be brutal, with every detail of a celebrity's life dissected and analyzed by the media and the public. Scandals are sensationalized, rumors are spread like wildfire, and personal lives become public fodder. The media thrives on controversy, and the more sensational the story, the better. This often leads to a blurring of the lines between fact and fiction, with rumors and speculation presented as truth. This intense scrutiny can have a devastating impact on the lives of those involved. The constant pressure to maintain a perfect public image can lead to immense stress and anxiety. Celebrities often find themselves living in a fishbowl, with every aspect of their lives under the microscope. It can tarnish reputations, destroy careers, and take a toll on mental and emotional well-being. The fallout from a scandal can be long-lasting, with some celebrities never fully recovering from the damage to their reputations. Often the lines between news and entertainment become blurred, and the pursuit of ratings and readership takes precedence over ethical reporting. The media's focus on sensationalism can lead to a lack of accountability and a disregard for the truth. The influence of the PR machinery and the media's role in shaping public perception raise important questions about privacy, accountability, and the responsibility of reporting in the age of information overload. As consumers of media, we must be critical of the information we receive and question the motives behind the stories we are told. It highlights the need for ethical journalism, responsible reporting, and a more balanced approach to covering the lives of celebrities. In an age where information is readily available and easily manipulated, the role of the media and PR machinery must be scrutinized to ensure that the truth is not lost in the pursuit of sensationalism.